Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Life Spark Narratives, where dreams are ignited and the human spirit shines through stories of extraordinary determination. Today, we were diving into the narrative of a man who gave it his all in competitions, yet found himself on the losing side over and over again. You might be wondering how someone could endure such repeated setbacks without giving up. Well, his unwavering spirit and the belief in himself kept him going. This is a story about resilience, self-belief, and the indomitable human spirit. It's a tale that will inspire you to keep pushing forward, no matter how daunting the odds may seem. So let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Once upon a time in a bustling city, there lived a man who harbored a lifelong dream of becoming a renowned athlete. From the time he was a mere boy, he had looked up to athletes, studying their techniques, training routines, and the grit they displayed in every competition. His admiration knew no bounds. He envisioned himself standing tall on podiums, the gleaming medals around his neck, the roaring crowd chanting his name. This dream fueled his every waking moment. As the years rolled by, his dream didn't fade. Instead, it grew stronger, urging him to action. Finally, when he felt he was ready, he decided to participate in a local athletic competition. The day of the competition dawned bright and clear, mirroring the optimism in his heart. He approached the registration desk, his heart pounding with a mix of excitement and anticipation. As he stepped onto the field, the magnitude of his dream began to materialize. The cheers of the crowd, the rhythmic calls of the announcer, and the focused faces of his competitors were all part of the symphony that was his dream. With the starting pistol shot, his race began. He ran with all the strength he possessed, his feet pounding the track, his eyes fixed on the finish line. But as the finish line drew nearer, so did his competitors, overtaking him one by one until he crossed the line, defeated. The disappointment hit him hard, but he brushed it aside, telling himself it was just the beginning. In the following competitions, he fared slightly better, but still couldn't claim a single victory. Each time he got closer, yet the elusive win remained out of his grasp. Despite the losses, his resolve didn't waver. With each competition, he absorbed the lessons, fine-tuning his techniques and bolstering his spirit. Months flew by, each one bringing a new set of challenges and triumphs. Yet as the seasons changed, so did his perspective. He realized that winning wasn't just about crossing the finish line first. It was about the personal growth, the dedication, and the courage to face the unknown with each race. His dream had taken root, and it wouldn't be denied. Then came another opportunity, a larger competition that promised even greater challenges. This time the stakes were higher, the competition fiercer, the pressure intense. He found himself among the best in the city, each competitor bringing their A-game. The atmosphere crackled with energy as the names were announced, the favorites, the underdogs, and then his. When his name echoed through the stadium, a wave of emotions surged through him, the roar of the crowd deafening, the weight of expectations pressing down. Competition was fierce. Every move he made was met with an equal and opposite reaction. Each step he took was calculated, each breath controlled. He ran with everything he had, pushing his body and mind to the limit. Yet as he rounded the final bend, he saw the finish line and the faces of his competitors. Once again, they were pulling ahead. Despite his valiant effort, he crossed the line, defeated once more. As the winners were announced and the crowd began to disperse, he found himself engulfed in a whirlwind of emotions. Disappointment threatened to consume him, yet he fought to keep it at bay. He had given his all, and that, he knew, was something worth cherishing. Days turned into weeks, the memory of the competition slowly fading into the tapestry of his life. However, it left an indelible mark on his spirit. He started questioning his abilities, wondering if his dream was nothing but a pipe dream. There were moments when he felt like giving up, when the ache of defeat seemed too much to bear, yet a tiny voice within him refused to be silenced. It whispered tales of past victories, of resilience, and of the unwavering belief in his abilities. It was this inner voice that led him back to the training grounds, dusted off his old equipment, the familiar feel of the running shoes on his feet, the rhythm of his steps, echoing the heartbeat of his dream. With each stride, he reaffirmed his commitment to himself. He wouldn't be deterred by the naysayers or the shadows of doubt. He was determined to rewrite his story. As he retraced his steps, he did so with a newfound determination. The defeats were not setbacks, but stepping stones on his path to success. He trained harder, pushed his limits, and honed his skills, paid attention to every detail, leaving no room for error. His dedication became a beacon, guiding him through the darkest of nights and the loneliest of days. With each passing day, his confidence grew. He began to believe in himself again, his eyes reflecting the fire of determination, his steps echoing the beat of a champion's heart. Months went by, turning into a blur of activity, sweat, determination, and sheer will. He emerged from this phase stronger, more focused, and more resilient than ever before. Finally, the day arrived when he was ready to compete once again. He stood at the starting line, the familiar scene before him, yet different this time. He no longer saw the competitors as adversaries, but as fellow athletes sharing in the same pursuit. The starting gun fired, releasing him into the race. He ran, not just for the win, but for the joy of the run. He pushed himself, not out of desperation, but because he loved what he was doing. And as he surged forward, something remarkable happened. He found himself leading the pack. The cheers of the crowd were music to his ears, their encouragement fueling his stride. As he crossed the finish line, the announcer's voice boomed, declaring him the winner. But for him, the victory wasn't just about being first. It was about the journey, the unwavering belief in himself, and the courage to keep going despite the odds. The trophy was a testament to his hard work, a symbol of his dedication, and a reminder of the power of perseverance. News of his victory spread like wildfire, making him an overnight sensation. Interviews, photo shoots, and public appearances became part of his routine. Yet amidst the whirlwind, he remained grounded. He knew that his success wasn't luck, but the result of years of hard work, countless hours of training, and the refusal to let go of his dream. Looking back at his journey, he realized that every loss had been a valuable lesson, every obstacle an opportunity to grow. The road to success was never easy, but with determination and an indomitable spirit, anything was possible. So friends, the story of the athlete teaches us that true success is not measured by the number of trophies or medals we win, but by the courage to chase our dreams, the resilience to overcome obstacles, and the unwavering belief in ourselves. Remember, as long as we keep moving forward, no defeat can hold us back. We at LifeSpark Narratives strive to bring you stories that ignite your imagination and inspire your journey. If you've enjoyed this tale of resilience and determination, don't forget to show your support. Your engagement fuels our passion to keep bringing you the best. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Together, let's keep chasing our dreams and embracing the challenges that make life an adventure. Until next time, stay curious, stay determined, and keep chasing your dreams. If this touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to keep the flame of perseverance alive. And always remember, failure does not define you. Only quitting does.